Greetings and salutations, accounting tech fans, and welcome to another Accountech Bytes. What has been happening this week in the world of accounting technology? Well, I led the email this week with more of a community piece. So it was based on a Business Insider article that I read that basically said I lied on my resume to get a better paying job. So in essence, this was an accountant who had, inflated a few things, confected a few others to fill an 18-month gap in their CV, and had also exaggerated their software skills, particularly around making up proficiency in a particular package. So I asked our Any Answers community and LinkedIn whether it was ever acceptable to exaggerate your software skills to get a foot in the door. And the answers I received were fantastic, some really good stuff, but they fell on either side. It was either completely unethical or totally acceptable, depending on one's own preference. You'd like to read it. It's a really interesting piece. So, if I don't say so myself, it's a really interesting piece. So, do check that out. Link in the description to this video. What's next? TaxCalc, they have added FRS 102 to their accounts production tools. So this is an add-on available as part of TaxCalc. So it's designed to cater for increasing demand from larger firms with more complex, larger clients. And I guess it makes sense if you've got a bunch of smaller clients but have to get, and they're on TaxCalc, and you have to get a different software to do your FRS 102s, then it makes complete sense. So congratulations to all concerned there. TaxCalc CEO Tracy Upton-Poole on the podcast very soon. Did you say podcast, Tom? Well, yes, I did actually. The No Accounting for Tech podcast was released this week, and this week it is on accounting firms' software shopping list this spring. So I had Aaron Patrick from Bofix and Dishant Desai from 3E's Accountants, and we discussed all manner of things: collaboration tools, practice management, workflow, cloud payroll, everything in between. So do check that out wherever you get your podcasts by searching for Accounting Web. What's next? John wrote about a scam HMRC legal claim calls that are doing the rounds. These 4-year-old calls are still going strong in the aftermath of the January personal tax payment deadline. So, yeah, sad times, but something to watch out for and to let your clients know about. Next week, I am booting up the TaxPulse webinar show, and we're going to be looking at what impact the EU's new mandatory e-invoicing rules will have on UK businesses. So this is Friday, 10 a.m. Do sign up. Add that to the calendar. Got Richard Asquith and Alex Smith on, and we'll be covering what the new rules are, how they'll affect UK businesses, and what is next. Should be a really good session, so do join us if you can. Next up, it's a new look for Free Agent. So this is a new logo, new design, new identity. Goodbye to green, hello blue. No, all looks very new, very slick. And CEO Rowan Lavery, who also joined me for the podcast recently, has been writing about it. I think it looks really nice, very clean. I also like the fact they have kept a lot of it in-house, and they've also worked with a type designer to try and make it more accessible. So, yeah, well done, Free Agent. Over to Enterprise Times now, and the mighty Steve Brooks gives the new Sage Intacct planning tool a once-over. So Sage Intacct, I think Intacct bought by Sage a few years ago for megabucks, and seems to be going from strength to strength. So Intacct, sort of cloud tool for larger more complex businesses, and they have now announced Sage Intact planning in the UK. Steve runs through some of the features here, but essentially it is looking at sort of allowing you to do planning and budgeting in your business without the need for spreadsheets. We shall see. But yeah, good stuff. Lloyds Bank have launched PayMe, so it's a new payment transfer service for businesses, so it allows them to make one-off payments without knowing the beneficiary's bank details. So you send a secure link to the beneficiary, and then they input their account information, the system reviews and verifies, and then sends the payment to them. Good stuff. Interesting to see if the other large banks follow suit. Smart Search, the AML tool, have added credit reporting tool TransUnion to their identity check partners. So, adding TransUnion's billion-plus consumer records from over 30 countries to Smart Search's KYC suite. So, looks a solid partnership all round. Something new, Floodlight have got a €5.7 million boost to streamline finances for e-commerce SMEs. So yeah, it's an interesting market at the moment, the e-commerce space. So Floodlight. What is Floodlight? Well, apparently it is a smart business account that allows SMEs to connect the different financial platforms they use to manage their finances and grow their businesses. There you go. It does say up here, it's spread across bank accounts, PayPal, Stripe, Shopify, Klarna, Xero. So I guess it's sort of multiple inputs. We talked about this at a Tech Pulse a little while ago as well. So I guess it's managing complexity. Is another dashboard the answer? I guess we'll see. Good luck to Floodlight. Onto the register now, and IT outsourcing giant Capita are having a bit of a week of it. So hackers have broken in, stolen sensitive details, and have now put them up for sale. Always worth being on your guard for such IT issues. And finally, over in AI Corner, the Google AI model has developed a skill it wasn't expected to have. So in this case, it taught itself Bengali. Even though it wasn't trained to know the language, it can now translate it. Which got me thinking, what would an accounting software AI, what's that likely to learn by itself? Would it perhaps be able to have these sort of careful conversations with clients about the fact they can't write the family pet off as a guard dog, maybe? Who knows? Anyway, one thing that is definitely produced by a human is my accounting technology email that goes out every Thursday. If you don't already receive this bulletin, do pop your email address in the box there and sign up. Links, as I said, in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.